What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Hello, hello. I'm Jota Zeta, and today we're playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. We're going to be playing it with a little bit of a twist. I feel like I've been a little negative in my streams when it's come to this game in particular. So, to make this fun, because there's aspects of this I like. I think the combat's kind of fun, and I do want to see where everything goes. But we're going to be playing a drinking game. I don't drink, so this is going to be kind of awkward. But so far, the rules are every time Rook says, "So this is the," or when a character says something that was just said to remind us of the plot, we're going to take a drink. And just to prove that I have a drink here, I've decided to hopefully let you hear that I opened a drink on stream. Got this nice, lovely Mexican Coke that I'll be taking a sip from every time we see one of those things happen. With that, I think we're ready. Let's play us some Dragon Age. Now, last we left off, the game had decided to just be done at the point where we were going to help Harding practice her new magic ability. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to run there because the last time that we looked at the map and that we wanted to fast travel there, we ended up...
The dock's been fixed. The caretaker must be regaining control of the crossroads.
Good to know. But the last time we did it, the game crashed, and then our stream was over. So we're not going to do that. We're going to try not to do that as much. Maybe we'll try it again a bit later.
Onward, dweller.
That scent. I can't place it.
Coffee. Like Ilario and I smelled in the kitchen where we grew up, but that cannot be right.
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
Are they implying that coffee is magic? Honestly, that might be the case. I wouldn't be surprised. That's the type of thing that this game would do.
The Anton. Here.
Ooh, new enemy type! Let's just trivialize this fight. Yeah, I worked real hard to do something like that. Nice. All right.
Crossroads Guardians. Now the Anton. Stay alert.
Ooh, a light guard helm. Nice, nice. Loving the new appearances. Another place that we can't get through.
Unbind this path, dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Wasn't letting me pick that up at first, but it was just the game being a little finicky. Nothing wrong with that. I'm opening the map. This is risky. This is a brand new whole area of the crossroads. Okay, all right. So it's like one larger big world map that's connected. That's nice. So that might explain how we get to the other side of one of those doors. Let's go this way first. Ooh, this looks like one of those side quest areas.
Another entryway like the one that took us to that Solas memory. Wait. What happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade. More like a dream, or...
That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense, because the Fade is a dream.
I didn't love our odds without you.
Who, me?
All right, everything's in place. We hit Algernon's island fortress tonight. This is our best chance to free the
Right?
refugees and slaves.
No, this is more
Get
like a
in,
dream,
save as
Saber
many as
Force.
you can and bring them back here to Sanctuary. Be fast and be safe. I'll meet you on the other side. Fen-Haral scouting ahead. For freedom! For the Dread Wolf!
Alright, consider me inspired. Let's go!
So, the Dread Wolf is testing his noble rebels against my stronghold. How courageous.
Remember,
Ow.
these memories can hurt us.
I don't know, do you think that counts for for a drink? Do you think that's redundant? Something that was already said, because we know that memories can hurt us? Or do you think that's too pedantic for our drinking game? There are books about Festlin. I don't know who Festlin is. Should I know who Festlin is?
More of Solas's memories. Algernon sent his guards to attack the Dread Wolf's rebels.
At least it's not the real Algernon. Especially here.
You persist for naught.
Oh!
Under my rule are not yours to plunder.
Harding, heal me up. So the sound is quiet? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot why it's doubled. I apologize for that. That's something I should have taken care of. Currently, I don't have a sound file attached to my waiting video, which means I have to put on the sound manually, so I have to put that on the background. That's probably why it was loud too.
Glad to see we all made it. Algernon's forces are making things interesting.
You, keep moving
Oh,
no matter
Belisand.
what. Free those slaves. We'll take everyone else and give the guards something to think about.
We must be swift. Algernon is coming.
That's why we're standing with such a normal pose.
Frightened.
Fear makes powerful memories.
But he was standing still. He was as calm as a feather. No. It's all me with double audio. Well, we're gonna fix that up. Well, we have plans for the future.
Get that prison open.
Well, it's a good thing. Wait. I would totally believe it if he was super charismatic in some books. He seems pretty okay right now.
Locked tight. No sign of a key.
Maybe something in here can open it.
Need a wisp.
We do? I mean, all right. I don't know why I know why we need a wisp, but that's a-okay. That did not open what I thought it would open. Where there's a wisp, there's a way. Hey! Oh, there is a treasure behind a wall I can't get to. I do like this, how you can where you power up one with a key and you power up this other one with a beam. I think that's a neat mechanic. I hope the puzzles get a little bit more complicated. I don't think that they will, but I like that they're trying to keep things fresh and original. I like that.
Thank you all.
There's an alluvion nearby. We'll head there right away.
Go. The Dreadwolf must be waiting for you.
Yeah, I think they're neat. I don't think that...
Elganon approaches. Stop his guards. We need to buy time for the captives to get to safety. I will hold off Elganon himself for as long as I am able.
Yeah, I think they're good. I like how they're kind of like, they're in plain sight, but also off the beaten path, which I think is really nice. Like, they're there and available.
The vermin keep coming. Go. I will deal with that ragged wolf.
One last push.
Ooh, hey. Harding? Whoop! Can you get the mage? Anybody? No, apparently not. Very hard to do. Whoop! Ow. Yeah, it's... Oh, well, to be fair, I have kind of nerfed myself unintentionally. I mean, I nerfed myself intentionally. I'll go into it after this cutscene.
Reckoning for this Solas, no matter how far you run.
Let the big asshole rant. Everyone we freed is safe in the crossroads.
Without all of you, well, thank you. But can Elganon find us here?
He cannot. I have made sure of...
Solas?
Elganon is a powerful opponent. My apologies. It is of no consequence. What matters, my friends, is that today, all of us are free.
So, the more I play this, what do you think about this, Saberforce? What if this game was that you were just in the past and you played as Solas?
I think that's it. The memory ends here.
Solas always cared about fighting injustice. He used to be a hero. He still thinks he is.
But it did not last.
All right.
All that's left is this fragment. Come on, let's go.
So that would be fun. I would have liked to play the general guy. I think that would be cool. But I think playing as because Solas is the main character of his story. Also, Saberforce, drinking game. Harding just said Solas thinks he's a hero. Out of the 2 rules that we have, when a character says something that was already said, I think that counts. What do you think? Yes? No? Yeah, alright. Drink number 1. Oh. Guys. Okay, drink number 1. Okay. Secondly, let's talk about what I've nerfed myself with. Now, this is my 2-handed weapon, but we can also go around with a one-handed and a shield. And I've purposely not done that. I am role-playing as a big 2-hander. Look at the hitbox on that, by the way, too.
They're aiming for us. Snipers.
Missed. It's very hard to miss with these abilities, and so I feel even worse when I do miss.
The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though.
Common
Cost me
charge.
a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
You do like a 1,000 damage on a normal hit? Alright. Interesting. Ooh! Oh, that's a Lucanus armor. Well, that's not gonna be as good. That's not good for me. Actually, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty respectable, actually. I wouldn't mind wearing that so that I can get out of this these rags that I'm wearing. And my porcupine mask. Although I should be fair and I should be honest. Most of the reason that I'm wearing this porcupine mask with this armor is just to bug you a little bit. It's just you look at it and you're just like, oh, that could be so much better. And I go like, yeah, it is. I could be. And you're just sitting there knowing that this is all it's gonna be. I do like that. But even with the porcupine mask, like I feel like these don't match at all. Like you see, the scarf goes directly to my neck, and then it's just gone and over. Oh hey, this is the stairs that we were at, right? Yeah, it was.
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken. It doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
There's a statue that controls bridges? I see. We will work on that. Rook told you about it, but I kind of wish they left it so you would have to come back and figure it out. Yeah. I think that's fair. Robot number 2.
Now's your chance.
I only have 1 rune, and it is just an ice rune.
Good work, everyone.
Ready when you are.
Abominate him. Hey, that worked out pretty well. So my rune enchants my weapon with ice damage. And then what you're seeing with the fire damage actually comes from me building up my stagger and doing one of those takedowns.
Nice, Rook.
Yeah, so I only have the 1 rune right now. And I imagine that for rogues it might be different, because you're playing a rogue right now, right? There's there's a build for Necrotic on the warrior tree. If you look on the far left, then it will allow you to... Actually, I think it'll let you heal up with it and do extra bonus damage with Necrotic. There's some cool Necrotic stuff that happens.
Those figures are everywhere. The spirits? Worshippers? See that? Bad guys.
Bad guys, really? Come on, Scout Harding.
The gods must have plans for them here too.
I just can't be bothered. Whoa! Why are you like level 24?
Got him good, Rook.
Nice hit.
There's more of them too. Huh.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, no, it was a shoulder slam. I used the famous move of the Rock. I did the People's Elbow. Ooh, armor for Harding. It's not as fun. No, it wasn't a butt slam. The butt slam that was someone else's big wrestling move. I did the elbow. So the elbow goes into the ground. That's not a butt slam. Mario does butt slams. I do an elbow. I am the people's champion. Ooh. Elegy to a dead spirit. Sketched on a living bark, the Veilfire runes impart the sensations of both ancient dignity and a piercing grief. That which is ephemeral changes the ephemeral in others. The light of being never goes unseen. Far-sown memories remain, though you are no memory. What endures now has no name, save yours. Okay. Interesting. I don't... Is that supposed to... Okay. So let's talk for a second. Like, because, you know, we haven't been talking this whole time. But let's talk for a second. When it comes to, like, audio logs and, like, random pieces of paper in an area, do you think that... Do you think that's... Oh, come on. I moved 2 feet. How is there even more enemies?
Here we go.
Oh. But when it comes to audio logs, do you think that a lot of the modern games do like weird things with them? And maybe this could be just me. Bye. But sometimes, maybe it's just the recent games I've played, and maybe this is not an indication of Veilguard or at all. But sometimes I feel like they come up with these like ideas with like stories for places before we're invested in them. And it's like, well, why are we learning about this? Like, that poem seemed very specific to like, oh, someone died and like we're now going to live for you, which is neat. Which is like, you know, it's a very nice way of saying it. But my question is, is like, do we know where this place is? Do we know its significance to really be able to say like, oh, this was for a particular someone or something or something like that? I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's like a whole big fanfare of like why I should care about that particular entry.
Since when do the Antam fight alongside undead?
No principles are sacred when gods demand a quick conquest.
I hope that's not the entire explanation of why the Antam are fighting with the undead. I hope there's a bit more to it. But anyway, that's what's on my mind right now. Ooh. When we first started, this was a safe place for spirits who joined our cause to find a peace from the stress of battle. Now, I don't know. Not a lot of spirits use it any longer. Have they grown stronger, or have the fight against the Inuviris made demons of us all? Interesting little tidbit. Balara getting gear? Doesn't matter. We can just leave that alone. Like, honestly, if you hadn't told me who Felrasin is, like, I don't know, I would have, like, been like, what are they talking about? Like, what's the point that they're trying to make? Ooh, neat. And maybe it's the presentation, maybe it's not the presentation, either way. Okay, what is this? Okay. Oh, okay, so this was an altar to an elven god, and by throwing my shield at those things, I got a little stat bonus? So, like, I have a permanent 100% health now? I mean, I think that's neat. Is that for... Ignores portion of defense while attacking? That sounds actually pretty good. Versus heavy attack damage plus 10. I think ignoring armor is almost always better. But it kind of depends on game per game. Let's see. Do I want to go this way next? With like deadly ground? No, not really. I want to be able to go over here because I like the idea of bleeding and bloody vengeance. But also we haven't gotten any of these yet, and we really want to get down here for Slayer. We'll just be ready for it. We'll go with flat damage. Not every enemy is armored. I think there's a lot of, we fought a lot of armored enemies right now. And then we'll get Rolling Thunder. So after charge attacks, use a light or heavy attack to follow up with an additional powerful charge attack. All right. Easy. So this should be charge. Ooh, nice. I can understand why there's level 24 enemies there now, if that was 100 health that we were waiting for.
They had told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Pyrantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
I'm brutally honest.
Okay, I don't think there's many places for us to go forward, so we'll go back and we'll go to the unfamiliar sense.
She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends, no matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
Alright, this is the blight wall that we were at before. A new exploration level is available. Return to the location via the world map of the Crossroads Alluvian. Explore it. Okay, right on. I thought something was falling there for a second. Whatever strange realm this mirror has taken me to, it has been sundered somehow. I see a bright light of another island in the distance, but with no bridge, it remains a figment. Is this some land destroyed in the war between the Ivanuars and the Forgotten Ones? So this poor sucker was sucked through a mirror and couldn't get anywhere. Sucks to be them. Really pays to be the chosen one. Okay, so these are a bunch of closed alluvians, and this is the only open ones over here. Okay. A griffin statue with a sword. That's kind of neat. A bit random to be in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of neat. I really do like the jumping, how like you start going forward, but then like you kind of stop, and the gravity really starts to kick in. Reflections on an alluvian. It's a mix of Kunlat and the common tongue. The breach of purpose is extinguished. The others have returned to their roles, or they have vanished into the roads beyond. Should I return? My role awaits me, yet I am here, and the worlds I have dreamed of are close. The Kun teaches that every step on the path represents the choice to continue or perish. For only the dead remain still. In choosing, we go toward wisdom or away, towards the true self or away. I stand before the mirrors and see a single being struggling with a choice. But solitude is illusion. Struggle is illusion. In a reflection, the path forward looks like the path behind. One finds truth only by passing through. That's nice. That's nice and poetic. I like that. Bring some flavor into the world about what a Kunari might think and how that applies with their philosophy. That's pretty good. That's solid writing. I like it.
Farewell for now.